As an aviation YouTuber, sometimes I get asked on to do people's podcasts. On a recent one, the host actually asked me an interesting question. He said,
"Does it hurt you to be around your plane knowing you can't fly it yet?"
Yes, it does a lot.
Naturally, I found that one a little bit hard to answer. Therefore, today, with the help of my friend Stephen, hi Stephen, we're going to be flying Echo Yankee Zulu across to Adelaide to watch the mighty Melbourne Demons play, so I can face my painful worry about having to be close to this aircraft and not actually fly it, but also so I can go on a longer flight than we've been doing over the last couple of months and see if I can really try and get myself back into the swing of things before hopefully I can fly this aircraft again myself sometime soon.
Can you hear me in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, all good?
Yeah.
I'm going to fly along with you today. I'm going to try and follow it along in here just to make sure I remember. Remember how airplanes work. Remember how to aeroplane. There you go, now you got a flight plan. Huzzah!
I've got a line to follow, makes it easy.
Look at that, not a breath of wind today. No excuses today, Stephen.
No, great. I can't do easy days. Good morning, Echo Yankee Zulu is ready, 35 left for a cross and departure via Avalon.
Echo Yankee Zulu, line up.
Line up, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Echo Yankee Zulu, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Kilo Echo Quebec is 17, correction, 35 right, available at all.
Yankee Zulu, there is traffic on the coast, so about a mile and a half south of Brighton, tracking southbound, 1,300 unverified.
Echo Yankee Zulu, copy Zulu, no traffic. And that's the last person I have to talk to for the next.
You got Steph with
That should be it for the next...
Tell him I said hi.
I can't hear him. Hello mate, sorry I'm just struggling to hear ATC in my headset at the moment, but Stephen said to say hello. How are you?
Yeah, good Steph. Good to hear your voice, mate.
Thank you, it's nice to be back. Not flying, but it's still nice to be back up here.
Yeah, it's better than being on the ground, that's for sure.
Thank you mate. That was nice.
Your headset's down really low, you might be listening, and then the intercom's up really high.
There you go, that's what it is, yeah, thank you. My bad. See, all these rookie mistakes. It's like I haven't flown for 15 months. My headset volume's too low. I would have taken it back to maintenance for you to fix it now. Alright, that's kind of the only turn you need to make now. Now it's a straight line all the way to Adelaide, pretty much from here.
The straight line for nearly 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours. What have we got? 2 hours 13. Until the next waypoint, and then 2:21 to Adelaide. I didn't bring any snags.
Yeah, I'm going to practice.
Yeah. Hey, the new fuel gauges are looking good.
Yeah, they're actually staying relatively stable.
So we had a couple of new fuel senders put in. Actually, there's 4, aren't there? There's two in each tank. So we had 4 of the CIES fuel senders put into the fuel tanks here on Echo Yankee Zulu in the last annual inspection. There are a couple of reasons behind doing that. The main one was actually that we were getting slightly inconsistent readings from the original fuel senders that were in there. They're the ones that were basically put into this aircraft in 2007 when it was built. So we wanted to obviously get more consistent fuel readings, but also with the Garmin G500 avionics that we've got here now in the EYZ, we've got that readout nice and clear on the screen to be able to see. And so whilst I still, and as Stephen does, you still maintain like a separate fuel plan if you want to as pilots, it's nice to have that kind of additional source of information to be able to back up the amount of fuel that you have in both the tanks as well.
Go up to 6.5 in a minute, probably stay there.
Yeah, I reckon looking at the headwinds, it doesn't really make much of a difference for us from a headwind perspective.
No.
2 or 3 knots difference, and it's pretty smooth down here at the moment as well, so get more power out of the engine. I can see our service station back there. That was the last flight I did then before not flying in this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've only done a couple of flights in this plane since that point actually as well. We've only taken it up. We took it up 2 times pretty soon after I had surgery. And then we took it up once last week.
Yeah, it hasn't been a huge amount of time.
But because it's been offline, because it hasn't been airworthy for quite a while in between.
It's sat there for a while.
Must have been working out whether I wanted to sell it or not. Give up on this whole aviation thing, which of course I don't want to do. You know what I need to do? I need to have some like air shows in our calendar, some weekends away in our calendar, just like locked in over the next couple of months.
617,
Just things to go to. So even if I don't get the medical back and I can't fly there myself, I still know that like we as a group of aviators still are going to go and do that. Is there noise cancelling coming off?
Yeah.
In my headset case, yeah, there should be, if you open that up, there should be 2 big batteries in there.
Thank you.
Alright. It's amazing the difference it makes when you've flown with active noise reduction, but then it turns itself off.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that's how we used to fly, with the old David Clark headsets. Isn't it funny how aviation has changed so much over the years that you used to have the people flying across the Pacific in like tri-motor aircraft with no ear protection, and we're going, oh, it's really bad when you don't have active noise reduction. Life's really tough for us sometimes, you know.
Sit there and complain that the autopilot's like a quarter of a mile off track, and
have to steer yourself.
they've flown for like a week on end with no autopilot.
I think it's probably as I get older as well, I'd like to show respect and learn more about the aviators who came before us. I kind of took it a little bit for granted in the early stages of my flying career, but it actually matters a lot more to me now. It kind of makes our problems quite trivial, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I can't update my databases seamlessly using Bluetooth. It's like, come on, get a life, you're fine. It's busy on the radio today. Wow, and now it's so flat.
Yeah. There was some decent bushfires and stuff in here as well. This one and then one further north.
Some parts of the ground do look blackened, don't they?
Yeah, it's got to be that line.
The one that we're just going over now.
Yeah.
So we're officially in South Australia. In 5 seconds. Wind's changing a bit.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit lumpier too.
A little bit. It's moved across. It was off our left before, but now it's moved across to the right, so maybe it's just...
Oh, you're going to tell me a bit of sort of thermally off the ground now.
Well, it's warm as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's already 1 o'clock.
And it's going to be 30 degrees this afternoon, so yeah.
The ground will have warmed up a little bit now. We're going to go to this airport. Keith. Just so we can say we've been to Keith.
Been to Keith.
Visited Keith.
How's Keith? Yeah, he's good. Yeah. Oh, there's Mount Monster. Maybe Mount Monster can be another mountain that I can scale. I can add it to my list of mountains that I've climbed. Actually, serious question, why are some place names in quote marks?
Reduced to 250 knots on
Like Mount Boothby.
Yeah, Mount Boothby, Rumour Downs, but it's like they're not sure, it's like the map creators are not sure that was the name of it, so they sort of thought, look, let's just call it Mount Monster for now.
Let's go there. Cold and wet. There's all the sand dune coastline now.
Oh yeah, you know you're getting close to Adelaide when you can start to see that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good to actually go somewhere. Like have a destination that's not also Moorabbin.
Also, it's going to be bumpy into here over the hills.
Ah, yeah, it will be a little bit, won't it? Wind's coming from over there. So you good in the back?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're strapped in. We're going to land in about 10 minutes' time.
Okay.
Adelaide approach, good afternoon. Cirrus Echo Yankee Zulu. We're already 7 miles to the east on Mount Barker, 4,500. Inbound for Adelaide with Lima.
Echo Yankee Zulu, Adelaide approach, remain outside Class Charlie airspace, and squawk 0437.
Remain ACTA and 0437 in. Echo Yankee Zulu.
All good. Just get to see this bit of Adelaide in a bit more detail.
Yeah.
Echo Yankee Zulu identified, QNH 1023 information, Lima, verify level.
1023 with Lima and 4,500, Echo Yankee Zulu.
Echo Yankee Zulu, clear direct Adelaide 4,500.
Direct Adelaide 4,500, Echo Yankee Zulu.
I love that we can do this here in Australia, just rock up to an international airport. And
Echo Yankee Zulu, runway 23, reclear direct to a 2 mile final.
Runway 23 and direct 2 mile final, Echo Yankee Zulu.
do you want me to do it on here?
376,
I can give you a waypoint if you want.
Flying by
Just 'cause it's fun.
120. I'm flight level 120, Rex 4376.
Oh,
You're right.
oh man, it's hard doing it with your other hand across here.
I'll put it straight over the city.
Yeah, to get a nice view of the oval as well.
No worries, there. Echo Yankee Zulu, cleared visual approach.
Clear visual approach, Echo Yankee Zulu.
It's a tricky one, this, because you've got so much terrain like close to the airfield.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're going to go over the top and then scoot down the other side.
Echo Yankee Zulu, contact tower 120.5, Sam.
Over to tower 1205, Echo Yankee Zulu. Have a good afternoon. Adelaide Tower, afternoon, Echo Yankee Zulu is with you, visual for 23.
Echo Yankee Zulu, good day, Adelaide Tower.
I want to come over here for the Adelaide Supercars race too.
Was it Eclipse All 500? Is that
Oh,
that
it's what
here,
it used to be. I can't remember what they call it now. That's the track there in this gardens.
Am I showing my age calling it the Eclipse All 500?
That's right. That's what I know it as, but I don't know what they call it anymore.
Can you see the oval, love?
Oh yeah, I can.
That's where we're going to watch the mighty Demons scoring maybe a goal.
Maybe a goal.
Maybe a goal.
Echo Yankee Zulu, display threshold, runway 23, clear to land.
Display threshold, runway 23, clear to land, Echo Yankee Zulu. Just holding up a dash 8, or are they going to the terminal?
I don't know where they're going. Oh no, they're taking off.
Taxiway that brings them down to the start of the runway.
Yeah.
Adelaide Tower, good day, Killing 587, Delta, ready.
Killing 587, Delta, good day, Adelaide Tower, signing right 260, hold short, runway 23.
Start heading right 260, hold short, runway 23, Killing 587, Delta.
I've got to fly down the runway with power.
Yes. Awesome.
It's too big. Doesn't count. It was a practice.
That's perfect.
For me, I
we
sort
get
of have
a warning
no
from the
excuses
aircraft?
today.
Caution, underspeed.
That is my worst landing in a long time. I'm so upset about that.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really happy because they've all been a bit too good up until this point. But now we forever have that as a memory.
Adelaide delivery clear to Williamtown via Aston.
Even though I do still find it a little bit painful to think about the world of aviation, knowing that I still can't fly, every time I do something like I did today and go flying with friends, I just feel so happy afterwards. It's like exercise, right? If you want to make a muscle stronger, you've got to work it. You've got to put it through some pain and discomfort in order to make it stronger. And this flight was a really important reminder to me that however painful it might be sometimes to be around this world of aviation, being around it makes me so happy. It reminds me that this is something that I really want so much. A little bit of discomfort and a little bit of pain now and again, that's not a bad thing. It's only going to make me stronger.